I'm here on a Thursday. You never know. I like to keep you guessing here at Daily Trivia Live. I did see people checking in with their favorite 2010s sitcoms. We're now last decade. And there are really some great choices in there. I liked what I was hearing. Some of these are going to help you out. I am Providence saying don't babble too long. Listen, I don't want to babble this long. We got another 90 seconds of babbling, then I will take you into the game. Deal? Deal. There we go. Thank you, Miss Mike62. Appreciate that. Hello, Bacon Bay. How are you? People are asking for hints. Also, those hints, Melly Wright 753, I am saying your name. Those hints that you're looking for, they were on Instagram at 6 o'clock this morning Pacific time. Then they got shared on Facebook. Then they got shared on Twitter. And they also appeared in a push notification. So if you have not yet seen them, it is not for a lack of us trying to get them out to you. Put it that way. So if you're not following us in any of those places, then this is your call to start doing so. Kel R1 looking for a birthday shout out. It is tomorrow. Happy birthday to you tomorrow. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday. And again, if you are having trouble with the volume, I would say some people are saying restart your app. This is a good time to do that because we haven't started the actual game yet. I am actually adjusting my level just a little bit because I do see it's loud. I don't want it peaking for you. I'd rather it sound good coming through your speakers. And if that means you have to turn it up just a little bit, that is okay. I'm also going to employ a little bit of mic technique. Okay, people saying it's fine. All right, good. Well, let's get into it. It is almost a wrap on Sitcom Week here at Daily Trivia Live. That's the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Prepare to be entertained as you play for the grand prize. That is $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice trivia questions about 2010s sitcoms, you will win your share of it. That's not all, though. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. Even if you've already been eliminated, here's how it works. If you win the game today, all those bonus SB that you've picked up will be added automatically on top of your share of that $1,000 grand prize. If you do not win the grand prize, you can still pick up those bonus SB, but you will have to claim them at the end of the game if you want to keep them. That means do not leave early. Stick around to the end of the game. Click that claim button that appears on the screen and the SB are yours. Otherwise, you walk away with nothing, and nobody wants that for you. Here's another reason why you don't just rage quit. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. And there are 2 ways to rejoin. One of them is using SB. The other way is with a free rejoin, and that's what you'd rather do, of course. So if you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. It's just that simple. Also, each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Talk about a reason to stick around. You could have been like one of these 5 people from Wednesday's game. They were each winners of the giveaway. They each have 100 additional SB that have been credited to their account. And I know because there are 5 names up there, that means there are well over 15,000 names that are not. And that is why I say to those of you who have not seen your name up here or don't see your name up here right now to keep playing and claiming. Because next time, the winner could be you. Ever next time, my friends. Keep hope alive. And let us get things rolling right now. Here is question number 1. Parks and Recreation concerns the government workers in what fictitious Indiana city? Is it Pawnee, Mayberry, or Fraggle Rock? What is the Indiana city in which Parks and Rec is set? Their slogan is first in friendship, fourth in obesity, which is a pretty good tone setter for all of the things that you will learn about Pawnee over the course of the show. It's the home of Sweetums. That's why all that candy's being made there. And also JJ's Diner, the waffles. People are eating all those waffles. 91% of you getting that one right. Well done. Mayberry, of course, is from the Andy Griffith Show. And Fraggle Rock is from a little show called Fraggle Rock. Of the 9% of you that did not get it, pretty much everybody rejoined. And the majority of those people who rejoined did it for free. We got over 14,300 people in grand prize contention and almost 15,000 who are here playing the game. And every question you get right from here on out is worth 1 bonus SB. So here we go. This is question number 2, worth 1 bonus SB. What 2016 sitcom takes place in the afterlife? Is it Last Man Standing, The Good Place, or Superstore? Which of those take place in the afterlife? While the series is loaded with laughs and a surprising amount of tears, it's the deep philosophical themes of The Good Place that make it so rewatchable. The Good Place is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. Well done. My good buddy Mark Evan Jackson plays Sean the Demon on that show. And I worked with Ted Danson years ago, one of the nicest people you could hope for. So getting all those folks together in one show, it is worth watching if you have not yet seen it. But we are on now to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. The Goldbergs primarily took place during which decade? Is it the 1960s, the 1970s, or the 1980s? The Goldbergs on ABC. Fun fact, our producer, who is me, was friends with the real Adam Goldberg growing up, so some of those places and stories from the 1980s are things that I remember as well. I knew the Kremp florists. I didn't know the kids. I didn't know Chad Kremp, but I did know Kremp florists. They had in the Willow Grove Mall, on the 3rd floor, they had a little store, and they called it Charles F. Kremp, 3rd Florist. Come on. That's a good one. 83% of you getting that one right. They would always start by saying it was 1980-something because they would mix around different parts of the decade. Very smart way to go about it. And, of course, Adam went on to become a very successful showrunner and writer. Still doing it, working with the Muppets, doing all the cool stuff. Of the 17% of you that did not get that question correct, we had a good number of you rejoin. Just about 2/3, maybe a little more than that. Still over 13,000 people in grand prize contention. And we are on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. There may have been a hint for this one. The series Glow was originally available through which platform? Was it Hulu, Netflix, or Peacock? Glow. Great series. Those of us who are old enough remember when the actual gorgeous ladies of wrestling were on TV. This fictionalized version of the origin story is a really great show, and you can still watch it on Netflix. Netflix is the answer. 86% of you getting that one right. Well done. That is a fantastic show. I think I just picked stuff that I have ties to. One of my college buddies is on that show. I worked with Allison Brie for several years. She is great and a very, very good show. So if you've not seen it, these are all recommendations as well. Let's move on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of these 2010 sitcoms had the fewest number of episodes? Is it Men of a Certain Age, Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, or Suburgatory? One of those had the fewest episodes. And none of these shows got past the 2nd season, if they even made it that far. But all were well reviewed. While Men of a Certain Age boasted a killer cast, they only went for 22 episodes. They are the shortest running episode show in this list. Did not make it to a 2nd season. Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, I believe, did, or at least had one more episode. But only 18% of you got that one right. 62% going with the show that is probably the best known of all the 3 of these because of its well-known title. That title got a lot of headlines at the time. Of the 82% of you that did not get that right, over 75% of those people coming right back in, getting us close to about 10,000 people in grand prize contention, and everybody else smart enough to stick around and keep playing for bonus SB, because I got plenty of them for you, like the 1 bonus SB you can get right now for correctly answering question number 6. Which of the following 2010 sitcoms is a spinoff? Is it Good Luck Charlie, Baby Daddy, or Girl Meets World? Which of those is a spinoff of a prior show? The title tells you a lot. One of the big TV trends of the past 20 years is the resurrection of older hits through revivals or next generation spinoffs like Fuller House and, of course, Girl Meets World. Girl Meets World is the answer, a spinoff of Boy Meets World. 98% of you getting that one right. You're getting your juju back. And just in time, there are only 4 questions left in this game. The next one, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, it's question number 7. According to the show's creator, Jess from New Girl is partially based on which celebrity? Is it Diane Wiest, Diane Keaton, or Goldie Hawn? Who's that girl? It's Jess. While the show was sold on Zooey Deschanel's star power and her performance is great, it's ultimately an ensemble show with a Diane Keaton-esque character at its heart. The late Diane Keaton was partially the model for Jess from New Girl. 37% of you getting that one right. 51% going with Goldie Hawn. She's not as giggly. She's a little bit quirkier like Diane Keaton. I think you can see it if you watch that. A little bit less that than Goldie Hawn, unfortunately. Of the 63% of you that did not get that one right, we're getting a little under 20% of you back in. This is a tough game. We're down to 4,100 people in grand prize contention and only 3 questions left to go. The next one worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, it's question number 8. Before creating Blackish, what other show did Kenya Barris co-create? America's Next Top Model, Everybody Hates Chris, or Brooklyn Nine-Nine? This was the other hint that we put out on all the social media. See if you paid attention. It's really hard to sell a show in Hollywood without a track record of success in TV. Luckily for Kenya Barris, his pal Tyra Banks helped him make America's Next Top Model a success. That is the answer. 78% of the people still in grand prize contention got that. Well done. I'm guessing a lot more just picked themselves up a bonus SB. But that is why if you see Earth Puma come into the comments right after, chances are they are going to be correct. They are very good with the hints. I won't say they get that their batting average is 1,000. Nobody is perfect like that, but Earth Puma usually knows, and they did know today. All right, let us move on now to question number 9, second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q9. Who won multiple Emmy Awards for her role as Selena Meyer on Veep? Is it Maya Rudolph, Jan Hooks, or Julia Louis-Dreyfus? What could it be? She already had 1 Emmy for her work on Seinfeld and 1 for The New Adventures of Old Christine. Then Julia Louis-Dreyfus went on a generational run, winning 6 Emmys in 8 years for Veep. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is the answer. 3,326 people knew that answer and are ready for our final question. I regret to inform you that there is no live game this Monday. It is a holiday. The offices will be closed, but we are back on Tuesday with your favorite live trivia. In the meantime, you can, of course, play the Daily Trivia Challenge every day, no matter what. And we've got this fun themed game on thrilling movies, thrillers, edge-of-your-seat movies. That is coming next week as well, so you can look forward to that. Quick reminder that there are other ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. There is the Daily Trivia Challenge, as I just mentioned. That is the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. And of course, that contains 2 ways. One of them is installing and playing games on your mobile device to earn SB. The other is the Daily Tapjoy Wall. That is the offer wall you should go to every single day and watch your SB add up and have fun while doing it. Here's another way you can get some SB. Upgrade your lunch with Hillshire Farm deli meat. It's slow crafted for rich, satisfying flavor. Plus, it can get USB. Add Hillshire Farm deli meat to your list of magic receipts. Then buy 1 eligible product in-store at Walmart and get 100 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase. But if you buy 2 or more on the same receipt, and why not mix and match to make the ultimate sandwich, you will get 300 SB. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this offer. Check it out after the game by clicking the smaller version of the image you are seeing on your screen right now when it appears. You will already have claimed your bonus SB or gotten your grand prize money, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, here we go. We got 3,339 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 14,300 of you stuck around to the end, and there is 1 more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. Which of these sitcoms that launched in the 2010s is animated? Is it Bob's Burgers, The Mindy Project, or Fleabag? Which of those is animated? Because they're less costly to produce, animated shows have a shot at a longer life. Premiering in 2011, Bob's Burgers still going strong. Bob's Burgers is the answer. 3,304 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. And you are going to be taking home a very healthy haul. 31 SB and grand prize money each, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. You won, congrats. Perfect name because you did win, and congrats to you. Lucy Nee, congratulations to you. Tiff Quigg, congratulations to you. She said bravo, I say bravo to you. And lovely one, you got a lovely win to end this week of live trivia. Congratulations to all of you, and to those of you who claimed your bonus SB. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job this week. We will see you on Tuesday. Again, we are off on Monday. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.